Imagine a regulator so determined to build a smokeless Europe that they inadvertently secure the future of combustible cigarettes. It sounds like a corporate thriller, but it's the reality currently unfolding in Brussels. Carlos Cabrera, a leading legal expert, recently warned on 2 firsts that the EU's tobacco framework is falling into a self-fulfilling prophecy. By predefining alternatives as the enemy, they are making traditional smoking the only survivor. At the center of the storm is the controversial gateway effect. The EU Commission operates on a powerful assumption that novel products lead to smoking. Despite a vacuum of conclusive evidence, they've made this belief the foundation of their policy. Cabrera identifies a dangerous paradox here. When you strip away the flavors and the branding that differentiate e-cigarettes and nicotine pouches from cigarettes, you aren't protecting the public. You are removing the exit ramp for adult smokers. If an alternative is just as unappealing as a cigarette, consumers fall back on what they know, combustibles. The regulator isn't just predicting a gateway, they are architecting one. The recent Commission evaluation signals a seismic shift in technical standards. We are looking at column 1. Direct prohibitions, a move away from complex flavor testing toward blunt ingredient bans, mirroring the most restrictive models in the APAC region. System friction, interoperability between international coding systems and the EU track and trace system will create a massive cost barrier for global supply chains. 3. The pouch lockdown. The Wild West era for nicotine pouches is officially ending. Expect strict nicotine caps and marketing restrictions that mirror traditional tobacco laws. The most critical takeaway is the timeline. A legislative proposal in 2027 and market clearance by 2030. Many see this as a 5-year grace period. They are wrong. This is an elimination zone. The complexity of re-engineering product portfolios means the window for survival is closing now. If you wait for the final text in 2027 to begin your pivot, you have already lost. In the new EU landscape, you are either a pioneer of compliance or an industrial relic. There is no middle ground. The EU isn't just changing the rules, they are changing the game. Those who understand the logic behind the signals will be the ones standing in 2030. For more in-depth regulatory intelligence, subscribe to 2 Firsts.